Hello. Today we're going to show you how to take care of a patient with cervical spine precautions. We'll show you two important techniques for that today. Log rolling a patient and changing their cervical collar. Let's get started.
Before you begin a log roll, make sure you explain what you're about to do to the patient and ask them to resist assisting. Have them hold their arms by their side and keep their head in a neutral position with the neck extended 10 to 15 degrees.
Spine precautions include holding the head while you turn someone so that there's no flexing, extending, or bending of the neck at all. You can hold from the top or from the side of the head.
So before you start, make sure that the head of the bed is at the right height for the head holder.
This procedure will take 3 people, but the more the merrier. And make sure you ask the patient beforehand if they need any pain relief and get any equipment you may need.
So you want to ensure that you secure any lines, drains, tubes before you go ahead and move the patient. You also might want to put a pillow between their legs for added support.
Make sure that your team is in position. One person holding the head, one person supporting the shoulder and the hip, and one person supporting the waist and the knee. If you have more assistance, you can help support the lower body.
It's my job to make sure everybody's ready and coordinated at the same time. Adam should be at the same position in a neutral position before and after the log roll. Ready? The roll should be one smooth coordinated motion. On 3. 1, 2, 3.
A less successful roll may look like this.
Hey, I need some help in here.
I got it.
Now that we've demonstrated the log roll, we'll demonstrate the correct way to change a C-collar.
It's really important to watch pressure points on the C-collar because pressure ulcers can develop quickly. So you want to make sure that you assess the skin thoroughly in the areas of the chin, the mandible, Adam's apple, and the sternum.
If there is concern for breakdown, especially in the occipital area or at the base of the neck, there are adapted versions of cervical collars that you can use.
To change the C-collar, one person has to take the role of the head holder, just like when we did the log roll. It's that person's job to make sure that the head and neck stay in neutral alignment while the collar is changed.
It's important to remind the patient during this procedure that he should do his best not to move while we change his collar.
When the collar is being removed, the head holder must move their fingers away from the collar to allow it to be pulled away from the neck. This may take some manipulation.
Just remember that as long as you're supporting the head and keeping the neck in neutral alignment, you're doing your job as the head holder.
Once the old collar is off, you can take a moment to look at the skin around before you can start changing the new collar.
So we're going to go ahead and slide the collar under the back of the patient's head.
Once the back part of the collar is on, slide the front part of the collar under the chin with your dominant hand in a choking position around the patient's neck. Hold the collar until you've secured the back portion.
Once the collar is secure, the head holder can let go of the head.
Don't be these nurses.
Thanks for watching our video. Hope this helps.